Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Delphine and today I thought we can have a talk about fast fashion and the latest decision of Vestiaire Collective with regard to fast fashion is basically what triggered for me the whole thinking about it, and I wanted to take some time, sit here, take a warm drink, snow is falling, and have a chat with you. So feel free to, of course, here I'm gonna have a monologue in front of my camera, but feel free to write in the comment section below what you think about all what I'm gonna say. If you agree, if you disagree, of course. Also, I'm always interested in disagreeing opinion. You might have very good points. Maybe I also forgot things. So please, let's feel free to write everything you think about this topic down below. And yeah, so it all started with this Vestiaire Collective decision to ban further fast fashion brands, which to be honest is not very surprising for me, in the sense that Vestiaire Collective is for me a luxury oriented second-hand platform, because they take quite some fees when you sell your articles, so it's not necessarily so interesting to sell cheap articles there. And on top of that, they have this very nice feature actually where they can authenticate what you're buying. So if you're buying, for example, a luxury handbag, you can ask it to be sent first to Vestiaire Collective. They will check the authenticity, and if it's authentic, then they will send it to you, and if not, you get your money back. So I think it's a very nice feature, especially in a world where we have so many fakes all around. So to have the option to have it authenticated and well have this security, this guarantee. Of course, you pay for it. Obviously, it costs extra. But when you buy bags which are still costing secondhand thousands of euros, I think it's a nice security. So yeah, and so they wrote that they ban fast fashion brands. I was like, yeah, okay, I'm not that surprised. And then what surprised me though is what they called fast fashion brands, in the sense that they put in it, for example, brands like Uniqlo, Abercrombie, American Apparel, which I personally would not have deemed fast fashion. I mean, I would not have put them in the same basket than, for example, Shein. I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. So for me, I would not put them in the same basket. It's the same somehow. H&M and American Apparel would, maybe it's because I'm in Europe and not in the US, I don't know, but I would also have seen them separately. But yeah, apparently it's all fast fashion, and I made actually a screenshot here, what they call what makes a brand fast fashion. So because they released a statement associated to the decision, and they say they had identified 5 criteria, which are very low prices, intensive collection renewal rate, extremely wide range of products, record-setting speed to market, and strong promotional intensity. And it's a combination of all these 5 aspects that make a brand fast fashion for Vestiaire Collective. Because, well, if you take the things independently, for example, record-setting speed to market, you have actually some luxury brands which have been experimenting with that, making, so for example, from runway to your basket. So that's extremely speed to market. So yeah, it's the combination of all of that, because obviously these luxury brands don't have low prices, nor do they have a wide range of products. So okay, when you take this element into consideration, I see how a brand like Uniqlo, for example, would qualify, because, well, yeah, they kind of tick all the boxes. And it was very interesting. And there was a post on Instagram by Diet Prada mid of November about that topic, and a lot of people were commenting below, giving their opinion, and it was really interesting, and it really made me think. And what is my relationship with these brands? What do I think about it? And I thought, yeah, let's sit here and let's have a chat, share it with you, and I'm curious to hear your opinions here. So I'm not against fast fashion. I'm gonna put it there. I'm not like, oh god, no, never ever will I buy something fast fashion. My current pullover is from Uniqlo, and under it I have a warm one from Uniqlo too. So I buy Uniqlo. I have things from H&M. I must say I never bought from Shein, and all of this, but it's more because I don't really trust it. I don't trust the quality. I'm a bit afraid of the chemical products that they might be using there. And I mean, these super low prices, they worry me a bit. It's not like H&M is expensive or anything. It's actually quite cheap if you take it all into consideration. Uniqlo is also not particularly expensive, but I will not say it's really crazily cheap. But it's still not on the level of Shein. And so this is what worries me a bit with this brand, and that's why I never bought from them, for example. But I know a lot of people who do. And again, I also buy from H&M, so who am I to throw the stone, right? Um, and I think it's not about the brand themselves, you know. It's more about an attitude towards buying and consuming, especially in the fashion industry. Yes, it is known fashion industry is polluting, and beyond the planet aspect, there's also your wallet, your time, everything. It costs money, and all of that. And so I think for me, one should not really stigmatize fast fashion brands, because it's nice to be saying, oh, they should all disappear, people buying these brands are horrible people, blah 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 blah. And I get that, again, they're not the best brand for the environment. There has been, for some of these brand, issues with regard to working conditions of people making these garments and so on. And I'm definitely for improving these conditions as much as possible. But one has also to see that not everybody can afford to go to higher brands and spend, I don't know, I mean, if you look at these 5 criteria, basically all kind of brands will, a lot at least, will fall into these categories, because to keep prices low, they typically do big quantities. So it's not that easy. And I was happy when I started working and had little money, or when I was a student and I had little money and I needed to have a new wardrobe for, well, actually going to work, and I could not keep wearing some of the things I used to wear as a student. I needed work appropriate clothes, and I was very happy to go to H&M and be able, for quite a reasonable amount, to buy a few tops, pants, a few things, without, well, breaking my bank account. And this was nice, and there are a lot of people like this. And to be honest, I don't really feel bad about that, because I love these tops. I wore them to death. I still have them. Not all of them, because that's a true point. The quality is maybe not as good as some other higher end brands. But to be honest, I find this quality argument sometimes also a bit, I don't know, interesting, in the sense that, of course, it's maybe not going to be silk or cotton, it's going to be synthetic. That's true. Whether you like to wear synthetic or not is up to you. I typically, of course, like to wear more natural fiber things. But sometimes, again, when you don't have the money, then you go for them. And also sometimes, well, for example, this heat tech warming under thing that they do from Uniqlo, I don't think you could do the same thing without it being synthetic. So sometimes synthetic, it's what it is. And also, if you follow my channel, you know I buy regularly from Cézanne. Cézanne also has 100% viscose tops, and they sell it for quite a lot of money. So, you know, and you can find this. I went to, for example, brands like Claudie Pierlot or Sandro will sell you a dress for $300, and you will look at the label and it's all synthetic. So yeah, and in my experience owning, so some things from H&M and something from these higher end brands, also things from Ralph Lauren and so on. I have, for example, a 100% cotton pullover from H&M that I bought during my studies, and I also own similar style 100% cotton from Ralph Lauren. They both hold the same. I still have my H&M ones, it's more than 10 years. I still have my Ralph Lauren ones. Maybe my Ralph Lauren one is a bit softer, of course, to the touch, but I would not say that there is a huge quality difference, beyond, indeed, the material being a bit softer, it being a bit more fluid. Maybe it feels a bit better when you wear it. But in terms of durability, which is the thing that's important when you think about economics, your budget, the planet, and so on, I don't, at least in my opinion, with buying things from H&M, and the things I own from them, they have not been getting destroyed faster than some higher end brands. If I take care of both in the same way and I wear both in the same way, the same amount, I did not see a big difference. And so I think, you know, it's more again about how you buy it. As you've heard and as you've seen, so this top also, for example, I have it since I think 8 years, 7, 8 years. So whether I buy it from Uniqlo or whether I buy it from another brand, I bought the top. And if they both have the same durability, this one is 100% merino wool also. So it's not that it's synthetic or bad quality. It might be a bit thinner, for example, than one from or a bit less soft than one from a more higher end brand. But for me, for what I was looking for, this was perfect. And I'm very happy with it. Again, been wearing it since more than 7 years. And so I think that's ultimately what's the most important, you know. It's just look at your budget, buy the things you like, but think about more the durability. If we want to go into this discussion of what's good for the planet or bad for the planet, it's more about not overbuying. And it does not really matter from which brand you will be overbuying. If tomorrow everybody goes to Ralph Lauren and start buying everything they have, and you go and you buy, I don't know, everybody start winning the lottery, and everybody goes and buy 50 pullovers from them all the time, it's not better than buying 50 pullovers from H&M. At least that's my opinion. Again, so yeah, and this all being said, if you enjoy, I understand the thing of enjoying trends, enjoying to follow this, and I think very often you can follow the trends without necessarily needing to redo your complete wardrobe. First, you can go and shop your closet. Very often when I see new trends and so on, I will first go and I will look at my closet. What do I have that actually could fit in this new trend? And often, surprisingly, there's quite already a good amount of things. And then with buying one or two accessories, maybe one little different things, that will be sufficient. That will be enough. If you like really to follow the trends, you don't always need to buy 50 billion new articles. And in my case, I tend to have more of a quite classic kind of timeless style anyway. So it's of course then easier for me to buy things and keep them for a long time because my style is not changing that much. So that's maybe a luck I have. Not everybody's like that. Maybe you're also still looking for your styles, or you like to experiment, to try different things, have fun, which is also what fashion is about, at least in my opinion. So yeah, it's the one thing I will say is I will still advise as much as possible to take care of your clothes. Does not depend where you buy them. Even if you buy fast fashion, take care of them. If they have a small hole, you can repair it. Once you're done with them, don't throw them away. Maybe you can repurpose them at home if they are natural fibers, because again, some fast fashion brands, H&M does 100% cotton tops and things like that. And when my ones die, I repurpose them into cleaning things, or you can still use them. And if they're in a good condition and you just your style has evolved or you don't like it anymore, then you can always sell them on second-hand platform. There is so many of them, not just Vestiaire Collective, of course, but an appropriate one. And similarly, when I start shopping for new things, I often also look at those second-hand platforms. I found really great things there. And I think it's all about this. It's not about stigmatizing a specific brands or specific price points, because I think all of this has a place in our world. It's more about how you treat these garments and how you buy them, and how you, once you don't like them anymore, what you do with them. That's, I think, the most important thing. Yeah, and I think that's kind of overall my opinion about them. Like, yeah, they're not bad in themselves. Just have a moderate approach, or let's say have a approach that makes sense to you. I know it's not always easy, but it's a whole thing of finding what you like, finding your style, and avoid ending up buying articles which will stay in your closet forever with a label still on, because at the end you bought it and you're like, but why did I buy it? I actually don't like it, or it does not suit me. And if it happens, it's not the end of the world either. Then you can maybe find a friend that likes it too, you can gift it, or you can sell it on a second-hand platform. Or if not, then you can give it to a charity. That's something I often typically do. When I want to go through a closet clinic, I send pictures to my friends. You want something? Tell me. Then I go to second-hand things, platforms, and I will leave it sometimes. And if I don't sell, I will also give to charities. They always need new clothes. They're always happy about it. And I won't overbuy. It's not like I will need every 2 weeks to go through it. And it's, I don't know, I think it's not necessarily a bad thing. And I generally in life think that nothing is ever completely white and completely black. The truth often lies in the middle, and this is a typical case. I don't think one can say fast fashion is completely bad, nor can one consciously say it's completely good. And so it's all about, yeah, taking a measured approach. I don't know. At least that's my opinion, also for a lot of things in life, actually. Yeah, I don't know what you think. I'm gonna have a last thing. I was so taken into the conversation, I did not even drink. Yeah, I don't know what you. Again, I don't know what are your thoughts about all of this, whether you agree or disagree about it. I'm very curious to know, read your opinions in the comment section below. And yeah, I don't know. I enjoy also to do sometimes these little chat videos, just talking with you. Yeah, I don't know if you enjoy this video. Of course, you can watch another one that I will put here. You can also subscribe to my channel by clicking there, and then I will see you in another video. And yeah, I wish you a very lovely day wherever you are. Hopefully you also have a nice weather. Maybe you have some snow, maybe you have sun. Enjoy and have a lovely day. Bye.